creepy peeps, and welcome to day... wait. 3. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot already. Okay, welcome to day 3 of Shocktober. Today's movie is going to be Witchfinder General, directed by Michael Reeves. So Witchfinder General is about a young soldier with the last name of Marshall who seeks to put an end to the events caused by a witch hunter named Hopkins, played by Vincent Price. Let's kick it off with what I liked about Witchfinder General. I do like the way they handled the witch hunts. I think for a lot of other similar movies that came out kind of around this time, not that there were particularly a lot that came out in the 60s, but just, you know, with similar movies, I feel like they tend to go the more well-trodden path of witches being the villain, the devil worshippers, the, you know, anti-church beings, and then the hero being like a Van Helsing sort of character who uses Christianity to defeat Satan's horrors, or whatever they call them in the movie. That doesn't really happen in Witchfinder General, even though they kind of blur the line between who is the protagonist and who is the antagonist. At least to me, it was pretty clear that Vincent Price's character, Hopkins, the Witchfinder, is the antagonist, and he is brutally killing these innocent men and women on the accusation that they are witches, which, you know, even if you know a little bit about the witch hunts, you do know that all of those innocent people died by the cruelest methods. The movie does do a good job of showing just how cruel the methods of like testing for witchcraft was, and the executions as well. So this movie does get pretty violent, I think, for the time that it came out. This came out in 1968. I think it was pretty violent, and it doesn't really shy away from showing the violence. Like, it doesn't really cut away a lot. It keeps the camera steady as somebody is being executed or tortured or beaten or something like that. And I think that's why a lot of the reviews you see for this talk about how violent and bloody it is. The only thing I really didn't like about this movie is that it kind of drags in the middle. It's not 100% a horror film. Although, you know, there are parts of it that, you know, I found scary to think about. It does have a lot of drama in it. So like kind of in the middle, you kind of have this break in violence, and there's more just like melodrama, and it gets a little bit boring. But once it gets back into the, towards the end, it like kicks it up a notch again, and you know, it was enjoyable still to watch. So should you watch Witchfinder General? I would go ahead and say yeah, why not? Especially if you're a fan of Vincent Price. He does a really good job. I mean, I think all of his roles are pretty great, but this one is no exception. I have it on DVD, so I don't know where you can see this. Probably on Amazon. I feel like everything's on Amazon now. Anyway, so I'm gonna give this a rating of 3 out of 5. On IMDb, it has a 6.9 out of 10, which is pretty good. And on Rotten Tomatoes, it has an 87% critic score and a 67% audience score. So if you've seen Witchfinder General, or its alternate title, Conquer Worm, let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about it, and feel free to leave me suggestions for future video ideas, movie reviews, things like that in the comments as well if you want. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, subscribe and become a creepy peep today. My normal schedule, I post videos Monday through Friday, and then all this month there will be a movie review every single day in celebration of October and Halloween and all things horror. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, stay strange. Bye.